Whoa. You know, there's nothing like watching Jodi Arias on that witness stand. I mean, it is a one-woman show. And now we are going to go to a woman who knows this performer, because a lot of people feel she is performing on the stand very well. We're delighted to have a former coworker of Jodi Arias's who is going to only go by her first name, Veronica. You used to work, Veronica, with Jodi at a restaurant in Palm Desert. We'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining us. We're happy to have you on. Are you there? Veronica?
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, you have a lot to say about Jodi on the witness stand. Take it away. What are your thoughts as you look at this woman and listen to this woman that you know from a completely different situation working together?
Okay. Jodi is absolutely, the only thing missing here is the rabbit in the pot. Okay, she was so absolutely engrossed with him. If she could not get him on that telephone before going into her work, she would not go into work. She had to know where he was, what he was doing, everything. I mean, she ran the show. She was the manipulator here, not him. She was going after him, running after him. I would tell her, I'd say, Jodi, leave him alone. Stop throwing yourself at him. If you really want this man, what are you doing? And she'd say, I got to go get him, Veronica. I'm going to be with him forever. We're going to have a family together. And in fact, she would leave work at the end of the night sometimes. At 11 o'clock, we'd get out. She'd drive over there, straight to Arizona, 5 hours after working a shift.
Oh, my God.
Crazy.
Well, you made a reference to fatal attraction. Are you essentially saying that she is a fatal attraction case? That, in other words, that this was obsessive love, and when he decided that he was going to take another woman who wasn't even really that interested in him to Cancun on vacation, do you think that's what caused her to snap?
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what I heard. Remember when she was calling his telephone and leaving the messages on his phone after she killed him? And she was making oh, yes, we're going to go have lunch, and you come back from Cancun, and then we're going to go have fun. She kept mentioning Cancun. That is the spot. That is what threw her into a tizzy. Well, it was all premeditated. She was prepared. She went down there prepared. She knew what she was going to do, but she was going to give him a chance. Going to give him a chance.
Let me ask you this, Veronica.
Veronica.
Let me ask you this question. You're watching her on the stand, and, you know, different people have different reactions, but a lot of people, even if they can't stand her and think she's guilty, find her mesmerizing. Did she have some kind of a weird charisma or any kind of, like, special attractiveness or seductiveness when you worked with her?
Jodi had what I would refer to as flat affect. You could she could be so far and deep in trouble at work and not blink an eye. She'd go into that haze, that flat affect, no emotion, nothing showing, big deal, not going to harm her, not going to hurt her.
Now, what do you think of these phone sex tapes? Because let's face it, some people are saying, well, we might think she's guilty, but it does reveal a side of the victim that is, well, certainly not the chaste Mormon that he presented himself to the world as. Your thoughts on that, Veronica?
Well, he led her through a spiritual path. And then she led him down through the path of hedonism. She was going to show him what she knew. Ooh. And maybe she wasn't on his intellectual level, but, boy, she was sure going to show him another level that maybe she could entice him into.